Welcome back to Bull Sessions here on 680 KFEQ. Here's your hosts, Randy Baker and agronomist Brad Law.
Okay, back again. Bull Sessions. We're talking with Wayne Duncan. We're talking with Bradley a little bit.
A little bit.
Yep. We're
you guys got me all alone over here.
all alone. No, Miles is watching you.
Yeah.
Lady
I'm
and Ag.
scared.
Lady and Ag. We got Focus on the Farmer coming up later, but let's do this week.
Who is our lady in ag, Randy?
She's an awesome, awesome person, and I know you know her.
I do.
Okay, this week, our lady in ag is Maria Washburn.
I do know her.
King City, Missouri. Is she not an angel?
Yes, very, very nice young lady.
Maria is the daughter of Tony and Jocelyn Washburn of King City, and she's the granddaughter of James and Sue Washburn, also of King City.
Mm-hmm.
Vic Walker, the veterinarian at Union Star, also her other grandfather.
Oh.
Yep. She has a sister, Victoria, and a brother, Davis. Maria is one of my favorite, most inspiring young ladies I know. She grew up on the family farm there, cow and calf, row crop. She's going to be graduating from MU in May with a degree in ag education and leadership. Starting in March, she's going to be the manager of membership for the Missouri Cattlemen's Association. She was 2016 Beef Queen. You didn't know that, did you, Bradley?
I did not know that.
She hopes someday to come back to Northwest Missouri and farm in some sort of a way, capacity, and she can do that. Also, another thing, this summer she'll be going to the Dominican Republic for the third time.
Whoa.
Yeah, she goes down there and helps install water purification systems.
That's cool. So that's on a mission trip then.
It is, mission trip with the church.
With the church.
Yes, wonderful Christian. She's got her life together. She's a wonderful person, and she also agreed that she'll come here on Bull Sessions here whenever we want her to later on. She's at school right now, but she's going to let us know. So
Well, that would be cool.
it will be, and find out what she's doing, because she is truly a lady in ag.
Well, is your guest as beautiful as Maria that's sitting next to you?
Wayne, how did I answer that? Of course. Well, Bradley,
Why?
I hope I'm not beautiful to you. I really do.
why do you put me on the spot like this?
Because when you get antsy, everybody enjoys that.
I know.
So I'm
do.
getting money under the table to make you antsy and nervous and to slam on you. I think some people have one of those clickers, and every click that they get, then they see me after the show and they give me cash.
I see.
So
Ill-gotten gains.
Now, I do got one of these buttons over here where I can shut him off. All you got to do is push that.
you can push
You
that.
are learning
You
fast,
can push
Wayne.
that, so if you want to shut him off, you
Oh,
just push
man, that
right
is-
there, and that will shut him off right there. That button right there.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
See, I could have cut his mic at any time.
So if you need to cough or anything else, or shut him off, you
Okay.
just push that button right there, and you can do it.
Okay.
You're not helping me here. You're not helping me.
You're on the other side of the glass. I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like there's a wall between us.
There's an end of a horse that Bradley resembles, but we won't
Oh.
I don't think it's the end you feed.
Speaking of feed, you said that horse was 2,200 pounds.
Yes.
How much hay does that horse need to fuel that beast?
You know, I'm not a nutritionist on that. I mean, he's got pretty much all he wants is what I feed him. You know, and I don't know how many pounds you would say per pound they need. You know, a horse forages basically all the time. They're forage animals, what they are. Grazing animals, what horses are.
Sure.
We add the grain to them to add the extra strength, the extra muscle, and the extra, power that they need. You know, I say that horse, a bale of hay a day, a 50-pound bale of hay is not out of the realm at all by himself, so 50 to 75 pounds a day. You know, I don't overfeed him on the grain. You could always grain more, but he's getting 15, 18 pounds of grain a day now.
So you've got a pretty good investment in
You
feed.
do every day in the feed, yeah. And by the time, like I said, I keep around 8 of those big horses most all the time. And because at Christmas time, the business I'm in,
Sure.
we have to have horses we can depend on.
You bet.
And I got to have horses that know me, trust me, and know what's going on. I can't be trading. I can't be on trader horses. That just doesn't
work.
I got to know when we get in a tight spot what I got, and we get in some tight spots. I mean,
I bet you do.
people don't mean it, but they have no clue.
Yeah.
The way they drive, the way they, and just, they just walk up to them. My horses are gentle.
Yeah.
But, I've looked up and had little kids underneath of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you're just like, okay, everything's fine.
And you got liability, right?
Oh, yeah. And I do have liability insurance. At least I did have liability insurance till we talked about this. I don't know.
You better check.
Yeah, we don't want to tell my agent about this. But people just don't know.
Yeah.
And they'll walk up behind one of them big horses. Now they got blinders on. Blinders are to keep them focused so they don't get scared of something behind them.
Right.
That's what they're there for. Some little kid come up and just tickle them on the leg. They don't know that it's not a fly.
Yeah.
Other than they're used to being out and being around it. So, like I say, I have to have horses that really trust me.
Sure.
Are really gentle, and that I know where and what they're going to do. And then when I get my help, I've got to have horses that I feel comfortable with, that won't hurt them, and that will take care of them too.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So I can't be trading on the horses. I keep 6 really good core horses. I'll add a few in and out. I work young horses in. Always bring a young horse into the program with an experienced horse. A horse is a flight animal. Fear is everything they learn is off of fear or what happened. So trust is a big deal. You put a young horse in with an old horse, go to town. Now, the old horse isn't scared of nothing. The young one's like, well, I guess we wasn't supposed to be scared of that.
Yeah.
And, by the time you've run them, by the time they're 3 or 4 years old, they've become experienced and used to everything to the point that they now can become a lead horse. You can stick another young horse in.
With them.
Yeah, that's
Makes
cool.
sense.
That's cool.
And it's easier that way. I mean, you can go out and rodeo them, and you can break them hard, and you can go work them all you want. But there's a difference between broke and tired.
Yeah.
And I have some very good friends that have some tired horses.
They're not broke, though.
Well, they may not be as broke as they are tired,
Yeah.
So, and there is a difference. A broke horse is one you can get out of the pasture today, go out and turn him out for 60 days, bring him back in, and he'll still be broke, And a horse, unlike a human, a horse is not totally mature to their mind until they're 6 years old. So if you trust a horse that's under 6 years old, his mind is not fully developed. I mean, as an adult.
He's not bomb-proof.
And there's no such thing.
Yeah.
I've got some good horses, but there's no such thing as a bomb-proof horse. There's good broke horses that you can trust, but there's no such thing as a bomb-proof. Unless he's
like
dead.
People.
Just like people. Everybody's good, if you buy and sell or trade any kind of horses, where's the hole?
Yeah.
Every one of them's got a hole of some kind somewhere, and when you let your guard down, especially out in the public like we do, that's when you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah. I can see that. And then you've got, like you said, at Christmas time, and everybody wants to come up and touch them and pet them and see them and the little ones and all. And does it get you a little nerved up sometimes?
Not too bad nerved up that way. Because I know my horses and I can trust them, so we're pretty good that way. The biggest thing is I'll have people come up, oh, I want your job. You're just sitting there driving horses. Boy, that looks relaxing.
And nothing to it.
Well, it may look that way, but I'm going to tell you, I'm watching every person.
Yeah.
I'm watching every car. I'm listening to everything that's going on so I can try to be aware, knock on wood. The good Lord's protected us for 27 years.
Yeah.
We've not had an accident on the street.
Oh, that's awesome.
The only person that's got hurt in this deal so far has been me. In, breaking some horses, training some horses.
Sure,
and
yeah.
if you do that, that's part of the deal. That's just going to be.
Comes with the territory.
Comes with the territory. It's not kind of like riding a motorcycle. It's not if you wreck, it's when.
Yeah, and it'll happen.
How bad it was, and whether you want to get on again. And I've always been too stupid not to get back on a horse. So I don't, I'm not going to say I'm intelligent that way. But, there's a lot of things that people just don't understand.
Yeah.
Because we've got so far from the horses. And a lot of my job when we're on the street sitting and doing the rides is education.
Yeah.
Just,
don't do this or don't.
Well, just this is how they think. This is what they do. Go to the front so they can see you. This is not hard work. This does not hurt them. Lady one day said that poor horse is sweating, and I said, I hope so. I said, if he's not, we have problems.
Yeah.
And I said, are you sweating? Well, yes. And I said, well, me too. I said, everything's good. Everything's good. Because if that horse ain't sweating, we got a problem.
Yeah.
We need to take him home. It's too hot. And I said, where do you think he's going at home? He is not going in the house with me.
You mean
that
your
air
barn's
conditioning.
not air conditioning?
No air conditioning.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if you want to make a horse sick, the first thing to do to make him sick, put him in the barn.
Cool him off too fast.
God didn't make him on the ground in a barn. God didn't invent no barns.
No, he didn't.
You know, so seriously.
No, he didn't.
You want to make a horse sick, go to putting him in the barn or keeping him in the barn, and you will get him sick. Mm-hmm. He's made to be outdoors. He's made to eat hay off the ground. His sinuses drain. His body works when his head's on the ground eating. Mm-hmm. And I see so many people, more people ruin good horses than good horses ever hurt people.
Yeah.
And you've seen that
You
too.
bet.
I mean, they do. And it's because they think they're trying to be good. They're trying to be all they can be. You know, at Christmas time, I get the same, oh, them poor horses are cold. Okay, where do you think they're going when we get home, you know? So
Yeah.
You're not going to have a campfire going for them?
no, we're not got a heated barn. That's just not going to be part of the deal.
You're not going to sing Kumbaya, put them in a
No,
sweater?
no. And, you know, people say, you know, I say, that horse, the heck with the horse, I'm froze to death. He's going to be just fine, you know?
They don't
Well,
ask you, do
Don't
they?
worry about me. None whatsoever. The driver's not a concern. So,
And they're not humans.
no, they are not.
We take that, you know, we take that out of perspective sometimes. I've noticed with, you know, even with dogs and cats.
Oh, yeah, we went overboard.
We went overboard. Yeah, they're not. They're totally different.
You got to still let them be there.
Cattle, all of it. Hogs.
They're still wild animals.
They're animals, and they've got different body temperatures, and they're not the same as we are.
The good Lord gave us dominion over those, and we're supposed to care for them,
Exactly.
but they're still animals.
Exactly. Perfect. You're exactly right.
So,
Well, we're going to talk more with Wayne. We're going to. I don't know where this hour's going, but it's going.
Time flies when you're having fun, Randy.
It does. Are you having fun?
I am. I'm learning about horses.
I am. Think you and the boys need some horses.
No.
No, you haven't even. Don't say no so quick.
And don't people, you can tell me more
We
about
gotta
horses
go after
when we get back.
Yes, when we come back to Bull Sessions here on 680 KFEQ.